Okay, so these are the things that I will be cutting. I guess first we'll start with this. First thing is it's round. There are two noticeable top and bottom ends that have bumps on them. On the sides that are rounded outside of the top and bottom surrounding it, it's generally the same size, round all around, and then no bumps or anything. It feels wrinkly and crumbly, and when you squeeze on it, it's pretty firm. It's not giving too much in when you squeeze it, especially with a good amount of pressure. You still won't really feel it go in as much. Towards the center. Okay. I'll cut it. So as I cut it straight down the middle from top to bottom, feels wet on the inside, moist, not really wet. Feels like there's multiple layers. So it's more rounded on the outside and gets smaller as you go towards the inside. Okay. Cut it again. So the same thing, top to bottom. On the outside, you still feel the same wrinkliness, the crumbling. And then as you get towards the inside, under that initial crumbling layer, it's firm and all around moist. With the multiple layers still there after you did that cut. Yeah. Each layer feels segmented from the other, so technically you could pull off layer by layer to get towards the outside, which is the crumbled layer from the inside. And yeah. On the top and bottom edges, it definitely feels rougher. Where the bumps are at, the flat parts. Other than that, I think there's really nothing else that you can describe as you go, as you continue to cut it. So now we'll start with this. In order to get it out the can, just take the air holes out the bottom. Okay. So this is the next thing that I'll be cutting. Okay, this is definitely softer than the other one, the other item. Very moist on the outside. It's not really, it's pretty viscous. Definitely it feels like if you put too much pressure on it, that it will break, it will crumble. Feels very mucus-like on the outside. It's mucusy on the outside, sorry. It's kind of firm, but it's soft enough to the point that if you press, you will go through the surface. Pretty rounded all around. There's no definite cuts within it. There's no air gaps or anything. It's definitely smooth all around. Okay, so let's cut into it. So doing a transverse cut, the inside is definitely less moist than the outside, with the same texture though, same firm but soft feeling at the same time. So firm to the point where you can hold it, and it doesn't provide that much wiggle room, but soft enough to where if you press on it, you will go through it. You will go through the surface. On the inside, there are several pockets that you can feel. It feels pretty aerated. Definitely a lot less smooth than the outside, more rough on the inside. Yeah, I think that's it. The more you cut it, you just continue to feel the same thing. Thank you.